it will worship it. My only fate, my only fate. To die, wish go with it, wish go with it. To fade, leave any sanity and modern common code. Leave any sanity and modern common code. Muddy to both of to the shame I made. He will control me. Muddy to both of me. For me to the shame I made. He will control me. Vid ett galen budget Med ett på vissa kajtel As it well worship My only fate, my only fate To die, wish go with it, wish go with it To fade Leave any sanity and mother common cold Leave any sanity and mother common cold Muddy to both of to the shame I made. He will control me. Muddy to both of me. For me to the shame I made. He will control me.
Oh my gosh, hi. Hi everyone. Dolphin game. Dolphin game. Okay, everything's working. I actually realized I didn't check my microphone beforehand, but what can you do? Hi Comico, hi Elle, hi Gert, hi Gale, hi Ultraplex, hi Musk, hi Bear, hi Winter. Hi Winter, hi Gert, hi Celeste, hi Winter, hi Celeste, hi everyone. Hello. I hope you're all having a nice day. What's you all up to? I hope everything is going well. Oh, I had so many technical issues just trying to start on stream. And it just happens. There's no avoiding it. You can't not have technical issues. there's nothing you can do. K, wait, hang on a moment. K, and G, C, CHBI. I think that's correct. Yay. Yippee! Yippee, yippee. Lexi, did you see? What did I see? What did I see? You got your new birth certificate. Oh my gosh, let's go. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Let's go. Let's go. Today has been a cavalcade of fuck. I hope the fuck has ceased. Oh no. Oh no. Hi Kurama, hi. Wait, let me I woke up from enough horrible days, so let's kill some dolphins and also crabs and pufferfish. Deplete the ocean, yeah! Yeah, woohoo. Oh, this has been an interesting experience because I've discovered that I must admit I've always like looked at Echo the Dolphin and I've always been like, yeah, I'm not interested in this game except for like the weird and interesting atmosphere. That's always been the only thing, the only like redeeming factor. Whenever I've looked at it, I've been like, oh yeah, it's sort of fun to like jump and swim around, but I kind of was a little bit because I've always been like fascinated by the atmosphere. I heard someone speaking like very highly of Echo the Dolphin, or relatively highly of Echo the Dolphin. So I was like, oh, okay, what could go wrong? Oh wait, what's this? Yeah, by the way, I figured out the shortcut off stream. I was like, okay, sure, we'll give Echo the Dolphin a try, and it's been a good experience because I've discovered that I was right all along. I guess it's one of those things where eventually, like after, like I tend to like most of the games I play on stream, but I'm also very picky. It's why I don't ask for recommendations. Sometimes I do, but if someone makes a recommendation, unless it's something that I feel like playing, I don't want to play it. Although I did actually want to play Echo the Dolphin, so I guess I can't make that excuse. But it's just been interesting to learn some things about myself. So that's been the positive takeaway from Echo the Dolphin. Not that we're finished with it yet. After all the nightmare where I got an email telling me there'd be an issue and I wasn't going to get it anytime soon, roller coaster of emotions. Oh my gosh, no. I'm glad that it all worked out. What? What? Wait. They didn't just do that, did they? They didn't just do that. They didn't just like what? What? Wait, no. Why? Why? What is the point of that except like a gotcha moment? What was the point of that? What was the point of that? Oh well, it's not like this level is long. This is the shortcut through the level. I guess because they realized that it was a piece of poo poo. So they're like, oh well, we don't want to make them do that. Wish that one less tale fuckery. It sounds like there's like a tales of fuckery, like a it's an anthology of short stories or something. Since it's kind of funny. I went out at 7 a.m. this morning to buy water because my pipes are old and our water is gross. But my card bounced, got paid later, decided to use an Uber to get an emergency delivery since I had none. Though I was paying $14 for 24 600 milliliter bottles. Turns out it was What? No! That's awful. It's an entry in the Tales franchise. Yeah, sounds about right. Haha, gotcha. Haha. What? 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 I don't get it. What does it want us to do? Do we need to destroy those blocks first? Is that what it wants us to do? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean I play Tales of Fuckery. We need a new Tales of game, so who knows, maybe it will be the next one. Maybe that will be the next one. I need to actually play Tales of Rise. I was really into the Tales of series for a very long time, and does it want me? What does it want me to do? What? I don't get it. What? I don't understand what it wants me. Wait, I just need to look at the video again. What? Why? Oh my, who knows? Who who can know the mind of the Echo the Dolphin? What? It seems like they just won. What? What? I don't get it. Is it a child shot? It might be. Eh. Is it like an anti-piracy thing? I don't understand. I don't understand. What? Wait, hang on. No. GameFAQ, save me. Sega CD version. City of Forever. City of Forever. Come on. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Refill Echo's air. You'll appear directly below this time machine. Swim down and sing to the glyph to deactivate this. Sing to the glyph to deactivate this. The time machine's booby traps, and up, and the screen will center. Well, okay. I don't know if it's anti-piracy or not. Wait, why is Lexi blue? Because that's just how I'm feeling. Hi, the suffering may end if we're lucky. Hi, Millie. Hi. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Really? Hi, how are you? You finally beat Claire Obscure Expedition 33. What did you think of it? What did you think? I need to get a physical copy of it at some point. I think I kind of want to wait a little bit because I've got a few RPGs underway at the moment. I think CD piracy may not have been a concern when this game came out. Well, it was a. What do you think? Sing to the. What glyph does it want me to sing to? What do you mean, sing to the glyph? Amazing game, easily game of the year. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that. I've heard a lot of people really enjoying it, and that makes me really happy. That makes me really happy. And then they're probably going to release like a third Ecco the Dolphin game. And then that would be like the anti-game of the year. So they were like, oh, sing to the glyph. What glyph? What glyph do you mean? What glyph is there to sing to? Oh my gosh, why would you do that? Oh, dolphins will be anime girls. Oh, that would be so much better. Imagine if it was like an Echo the Dolphin reboot, but Echo was just a really cute like anime girl VTuber type design, and she just swam through the ocean, and it was just a nice game, and there were no gotcha moments that just kill you for no reason. If that actually, like, if you did this level the legitimate way, no, not that way, and then you are like, Oh, he knows. Well, we're fine. There we go. Wow, we did it. Whoa, crazy. I do kind of want to play more Sega CD games. Do want to play more Sega CD games. It took me a while to like remember what the controls were for Earthworm Jim, but I quite enjoy Earthworm Jim is one of my favorite childhood favorite games. Whoa! 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 Red, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts to Sphinxy Cot and Lawrence. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. That was very scary. I threw Dolphin and gift subs. Yay! Oh, what's this? What's this? What does this mean? I like the music in this. Sing this song in the air to call the Pteranodon. Eh? Maybe that's the canon ending Ecco set a mirror and a brick falls on his head. Maybe the rest of the game is just like a fever dream as he lays dying. It's accessible to people who haven't played many JRPGs. That's really good. If we get a new Shinobi game, then why not Ecco? Yeah. I am looking forward to the Shinobi game. That does look fun. I need to play the Shinobi PlayStation 2 game at some point. Mega CD, Sega CD had no anti-piracy or region locking, but playing burnt Sega CD games on a Mega CD will desync CD audio with what's running in-game. Oh, interesting. That is quite interesting. That would be enough to put people off, hopefully. I should order Dolphin sushi. The music became epic. It did. It did. What? Hey! You can tell it's the past because everything's pooped around. So true! So true. So true. I think the visuals are definitely like the best part. The visuals and maybe the story. The story is very unique. Very unique and quite cool. Oh. Does it want us to... Does it want us to do the pterodon again? Pterodon. It's just like Dark Souls. Oh my gosh. Should I run Dolphin or watching Ecco the Dolphin gameplay? I feel like that's the only way to do it, right? Wait, what's that? Is that something or is that just a glitch? We're doing Ecco 2 after this, right? Apparently Ecco 2 is a lot better. Apparently it's a lot better. So they apparently learned some things. So that's good. That's a good thing. The Dark Souls of the Dolphin-like genre. Where are all of the like we've got all of these Souls-likes. We've got Souls-likes that everyone's playing. Where are our Dolphin-likes? Where are all the Ecco the Dolphin ripoffs? What is that? Finny the Fish? Ecco Jr. first. Oh yay! Ecco Jr. Woohoo! Hopefully by Ecco Jr. it means that, oh, what do you want me to do, game? What do you want me to do? Okay. shooter or thing. Okay. Swim to the surface and might change scenery or watch out for the new Satan ill enemies. Now jump along the surface to the right. You'll be picked up by a pterodon. Don't worry, Echo isn't dinosaur food, as this guy's here to help. Let the pterodon carry Echo over the rocks and he'll drop you in the pool. There's some odd currents here. Leap out of the water between the two rocks and... What? Leap out of the water between the two rocks and down... What? Oh. And down this, you'll see some prehistoric jellyfish. This is not an Echo the Dolphin channel. No. No. Am I missing something? What do they mean? Oh, volcanoes. Of course. Oh, of course. Ah, I see. Oh, how? Sorry, it was blindingly obvious. That was my bad. My bad. I should have been better at understanding Echo the Dolphin's meticulous level design. Sorry, my bad. Apologies for that. Oh, we're about to drown. We're about to drown. Hey, no longer about to drown. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll make maybe if I ever do another donathon, I'll make Echo the Dolphin a donor goal, because there's no way that I'm doing it on my own. There's no way. I am still interested in the third game, but I am a lot less interested in it now than I was previously. Why are these glowing? What does this mean? What does it mean? Very scary looking fish. Guess they call them Satan eels for a reason. If I get too stuck, I might look back up the guide again to see what the guide made a really weird joke earlier. It's actually about this level, I think. No, or is it the next one? Oh, it's the next one. This isn't even the bad one. One of the largest levels in the game. Pteranodon Pond can initially be daunting due to its maze-like level design. Maze-like level design in an Echo the Dolphin? What? This, of course, unless you have this wonderful guide, which takes away all the difficulty and replaces it with terrible jokes. It could be worse. It could be replaced by dolphin pornography. Alan's lawyers would like to point out that neither he neither owns or has ever looked at dolphin porn. What? It's sometimes you read things in like a game facts guide and you're like, what are they talking about? As annoying as AI, it's good for times like this. I asked for like 5 other dolphin likes and it came up with some exist and might have dolphins in them. What ones did it come up with? What ones did it come up with? Did someone say dolphin pornography? Dolphin Blue, Endless Ocean, Dolphin's Tale, SeaWorld, Adventure Parks, Tycoon, Aquanaut. Well, Aquanaut's Holiday and Endless Ocean aren't really dolphin likes. They're more like ocean exploration. I'm not sure what Dolphin Blue is. I think the SeaWorld Adventure Parks might... No, wait, no, those are just games with dolphins in them, aren't they? Dolphin Blue game. A Dolphin Blue is the atomic wave, like middle slug clone. Yeah. Thank God the author of that particular guide does not have or has seen dolphin pornography. Yeah, it really helps me regain my faith in faith in faith in the author's ability to guide me through the game. It's like the author's safe space for confessions, like the guy who had a whole paragraph about Yuna's boobs. It was an incredible paragraph. I need to like show more people that because it's just like it's so strange. It's so strange. So weird. Okay, so you go up here. I think I remember seeing that there was like a... If I know Ecco the Dolphin level design and I do a little bit, this should be near the end of the level maybe? Maybe. Yeah, if you need the fish is the only one that I would consider to be like an Ecco the Dolphin like out of those ones. So Miami Diver's dream was called Dolphin's Dream in Japan. Denova has dolphins, but you scuba dive, so it's similar, I guess. I suppose so, but I feel like the scuba diving genre is like a different kind of game. Like those Endless Ocean is about like exploring the ocean and like cataloging the things that you see. Whereas Echo the Dolphin is about being a dolphin and getting caught up in Lovecraftian horror sci-fi plots while being tortured by sea life. Come back from doing something and what the fuck are we talking about? We were talking about in the guide that that I'm using to help get me through the game. The guide author says this is about this current level, Pteranodon Pond. One of the largest levels in the game, Pteranodon Pond can initially be daunting due to its maze-like level design. That is, of course, unless you have this wonderful guide which takes away all the difficulty and replaces it with terrible jokes. It could be worse. It could be replaced with dolphin pornography. Alan's lawyers would like to point out that he neither owns or has ever looked at dolphin pornography. That's what they're talking about. I've thought about playing Dolphin Blue before. I was going to say Echo walk so Dolphin's dream could fly, but maybe. Yeah, the GameFAQ guide makers are a little bit insane at times. At times?
Hello?
Wait. Hello? Yeah, hi, welcome. Yay. Let me just look at the guide. Fine, swim to the surface and jump over the ridge into the next pool on the left. Oh, okay, so that's just what you have to do. Let's just sorry, give me a moment to just jump over this little ridge. Just let me jump over it. Oh, there we go. Okay, we did it. I'll stop being sassy now. Oh, I finished Death's Door yesterday. Unlike Echo the Dolphin, a genuinely like great, wonderful video game. I loved it. I love Death's Door. I guess I'll need like more time to figure out exactly how I feel about it, but yeah, no, a wonderful, gorgeous, beautiful game. Really, really had a lot of fun with that. I finished and I was like, oh my gosh, wow, video games are actually good. Video games are so good. Oh, where are we going? Whee! I hope this is where it wants us to go because, hopefully this is an example where the game is like trying to trick us by like the Pteranodon taking us to an area that we don't actually want to be in. That would be a horrible thing. Let's just go up and grab some more egg real quick. Yay! I think if this game didn't have the sonar, then every single issue it had would be even more exaggerated. I think the sonar makes it a lot more palpable, I would say. Also, the fact that I think the Sega— oh, for crying out loud. You know what? Oh, you know what? Let's just drown ourselves. Let's just die and then we'll respawn at the checkpoint. Let's just do that. That's the easy way. I don't want to have to backtrack and do that all over again. Yeah, no, the addition of the checkpoints. Although the Mega Drive version is also like significantly shorter and it doesn't have those horrible Sega CD exclusive levels, so I guess it's very up for debate which is the worst version. Also, I really like that the faces in the background look kind of like they're screaming, you know? I think that's pretty cool. Whee! Boop, boop, boop. Wait, this level doesn't seem so bad. What were they talking about it being maze-like? It's less maze-like than all the others. Maybe I'm about to eat my words. maybe. Okay. I'm gonna try out Fantasy Life now. Oh, the new one! Let me know how it is. I was a little bit sad because they cancelled the physical release in the West. I've softened a little bit. I've softened with indie games. Because for a long time I was like, well, if it doesn't get a physical release then I'm not going to bother, I'm not going to play this. Whereas I've softened on that aspect, but I feel like, I think it's going to be a problem. Wait, where does this go? Oh, does this lead us back around? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Well, whatever. Whee! Whee! Apparently if you swim in the volcanoes, then you don't take any damage. That's a good thing. I think that if they remove the I think if they remove like all of the hostile sea life, except for maybe like a couple of little guys or something, I think this game would be substantially better. Oh. I think it would be substantially better because like I've heard this argument with Sonic games before that like in certain 2D Sonic games, the placement of the enemies often feels like a little bit of a gotcha moment. Like they'll put an enemy in a certain spot and then it will hit you and knock you out of your like speed, and you'll have to stop and like pick up your rings again and then kill the enemy. And I don't think there's always, but I think it was in the context of like the Sonic Advance games, and the Sonic Advance games, Sonic games where you go really really zoomy fast, and in those ones I think maybe the levels would have been a little bit better if they didn't have enemies, maybe possibly. But I think Echo the Dolphin would 100% be much better if there weren't enemies everywhere. I'm reading the climax of Witch and the Holy Night now. I should be done reading before stream is done. How are you tonight, Lexi? I'm okay. I'm okay. And also that's really exciting. That's really exciting. I hope it's good. Let me know how it is, because I've kind of like picked visual novel reading back up recently. And hopefully that reading visual novels will get me back into just reading regular books as well, which is a good thing. Creed, hi, welcome! I remember when I got this game for Sega. What did you think of it? What did you think of it? Were you able to beat it? Hi, Creed. Loved Witch and the Holy Night. Interesting. I love when Yuri Lowenthal yells, "Enemies everywhere" in Mass Effect 1. The only Mass Effect game I finished was Mass Effect 2. I've played like the start of Mass Effect 1 like a dozen times. It would have to be a dozen times. I feel the compulsion to like see the intro through every single time, but I hate the intro to Mass Effect 1. And Mass Effect 2 was pretty good. It actually had a few moments that I was like, oh, that's pretty good. And then Mass Effect 3, everyone wouldn't shut up about the ending, and it ruined my motivation to go, because it's like Mass Effect 3 kind of like, if you were paying any attention to like the discourse, it just became an issue of, do you like the ending or not? Because there was no one ever talked about anything else regarding Mass Effect 3. Is literally, which I mean, I think that's a fair enough thing in the sense, like if the ending is bad, then it can kind of like sour the rest of the journey. Although I've always been kind of a it's the journey, not the destination kind of person. It depends how disappointing the ending was, but people got very irate about it, I guess, at the time. So I was just like, oh, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave her. It was so hard. It is. It's really difficult. I was only 7 or 6. Well, I think your 7 or 6-year-old self can be very proud that yes, this game is indeed very difficult. Yeah, it's a massive pain. Massive, massive pain. Where's the want me to go? Can't wait for the anime adaptation of Witch Holy Night. Mass Effect 1 is the best Mass Effect, or I don't know. It probably is the best Mass Effect, but I don't know if Mass Effect is a series that I really enjoy. If I have to hear what's his name Joker make that stupid joke at the start of the game one more time, I'm going to scream. Although to be fair, I would much rather play the intro to Mass Effect than play Ecco the Dolphin too. So, maybe it does have some redeeming qualities. Asteroid location evidence indicates dark water zone. Ooh. We are Dolphin, we are. Hi Tracker, hi. Welcome, welcome. I think I kind of, oh, I guess we're going up this way. I think I kind of realized that I don't really like anything that BioWare has ever made. I don't know if there's to be fair, I never finished Jade Empire, and that was the one that I was probably most interested in. But I can't say I particularly liked Knights of the Old Republic. Why is there an air supply up here? Like, I can see on the sonar that there's an air supply here, but why is there an air supply here when you can't see it? What is the point of that? What's the point? What is the point? I thought this game was Flipper from the show as a kid. Is that there was I think like an Australian adaptation of Flipper or something. Oh no, it might have been like an Australian-German production. Where does it want me to go? Where does it want me to go? That way? Maybe I need to consult my wonderful guide. Maybe I need to just consult my wonderful guide creator again. It's here to remind you that you are in fact a dolphin and not a desert of the fish here. Yeah. Okay. Find the barriglyph. No. Get the power? Wait, this level is so unbelievably... This level is so large. I don't get it sometimes. 17. Which level? Okay, it's this one. Are you going to beat the game today? I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I'll be sad if I don't. I'll be sad if I don't. I think I'm like stuck in this like little loopy area, right? Like I'm— oh my gosh! I was just an invisible wall. Oh, it was just an invisible wall there. Oh, my mistake. Sorry about that. It was just an invisible wall. Of course it was. Of course it was. How could I have been so stupid? How could I have not seen this coming? You're brave because I remember it was frustrating. Yeah, it's not. It's got some really interesting elements to it for sure. But it's definitely a frustrating video game. Sing this song in the air to call the Pteranodon. But we already got that. Oh, okay. Creed, thank you so much for the follow, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess it wants us to. Okay. Nowhere. Nowhere does it want me to go. Nowhere. Oh, that was it. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Origin Beach. Let's go. I gotta go, but I'll be back. Be back in a bit. I want to see you beat it. I hope I can beat it today. I hope I can beat it today. Whoa, the sky is so pretty. I'm going to assume that it wants us to go over here. I feel like that's a pretty safe assumption to make. Has anyone else beaten Final Fantasy Type 0? I quite like that one. It was very interesting. I was writing a thesis at the time that was basically about the way that like war traumatizes people, so or at least that was an element of it. And it was interesting because it did very much tie into the yeah. Of course, it's the bubble monster that just kills you. It's the bubble monster that just kills you. Are you gonna get Death Stranding too? Oh, possibly actually. Possibly. I was kind of thinking about replaying Death Stranding 1 because I did enjoy it a lot, but there may be like a couple of things that I wanted to like reassess. Oh, not again. Okay, I'm dead. I guess you're just dead sometimes. But it's too long to replay. So I guess I'll just try the sequel. I did really like the gameplay of Death Stranding 1, which is probably the thing that people liked the least if you seen on average. Although me liking that gameplay is very not really all that unusual if you know what kind of games that I like to enjoy. I always enjoy a good slow walk. Providing the slow walk is interesting, which it was. I think actually like in some ways Death Stranding 1, the sections where they tried to make it a bit gamier were some of the weaker parts of it, maybe. Give me oxygen. Okay, the air bubbles don't give you oxygen, they just heal you. My bad. My bad. My best. Wee. I don't know how to take the notion that Kojima became King of Boo and put Vegemite into the game. That is really strange. It's a very interesting decision. Also Death Stranding 2, we were talking about this a while ago, there's barely any game set in Australia. Like Australia's a very underutilized location for video games. So it will be interesting to see how Australia is like represented. I find that really interesting. Sometimes you do just die, yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just die. Sometimes just, you know, death. Oh my, wait, no way. No way. How dare they do this? That's awful. They just hit they hit it in a wall. Why would you do this? Why would they do this? Why? Why? I don't understand sometimes. Why? Oh, of course. There's just a current that like pushes you up into the spikes and then you die. That's just how things go sometimes, you know? It's just how things go. Hilarious. It's so funny that they decided to do that. It's so funny. So funny. Oh my gosh. Once again, I apologize for complaining so much, but I need it for my sanity and my health. I very rarely complain during a video game. I've earned. Oh, they just. What's the point anymore? You just go into the wrong part of the level and then they spawn like 7 enemies in and then you can't do anything about it. They just spawn in all these enemies and you can't do anything about it. I think that's the... I know that there's like an infamous like last level to Ecco, that's everyone's like, ooh, don't play Ecco the Dolphin, the last level's really hard. I don't think anything that the last level throws at you could be any worse than the rest of this, you know? I don't think it could possibly be any worse. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Okay, if this is where I think it is, then... Where is this crystal that it wants me to activate? Where is it? Where is it? Where did they put it? Where did they place it? Where? Why? How? What? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. The world is a cruel and confusing place. The ocean is harsh and takes no prisoners. There is no mercy for the weak in the ocean, only the strong will survive. It's the Ecco the Dolphin Chaos route. Oh my gosh. Is that is that where it wants me to go? Hi Emma, hi, welcome. Welcome. Oh. Thank you for the stretch. I needed it. Actually, I might take a moment to drink my coffee. Might take a moment to drink my coffee. Yeah, we'll definitely try to play something more interesting after this one. I am curious. Is Ecco the Dolphin like okay to? Is it okay to watch? I feel like the answer is going to probably be yes, but I mean that's what I would answer if someone asks me, if a streamer asks me that question. I think it's maybe like a bit lacking in variety, in that it's just like unrelentingly. It's just unrelenting difficulty from the start to the end. Yay. Wait. I can't believe you did this to yourself. What possessed you to play this cursed game? Oh, I thought it might be. I thought that it might be like a fun challenge instead of excruciating, painful challenge. If I watch you now, then I don't have to play it. That's true. No, it's not. But it's watching you play it. It's fun watching you play it. Yeah, it's fun watching you play through the game. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. You make this fun to watch. Not saying that out loud, it does make it sound like I'm making fun. I think it's like not a very. I think actually like the only redeeming quality this game has is how horrifically like sadistic it is. Because like, what else does it do well? Nothing. Well, no, not nothing, but you know what I mean. Hopefully. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Lexi has big dolphin energy. True. See, thinking that's where you went wrong. Most games are fun to watch as long as the streamer's talking. That's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. I was actually thinking of playing a different game at the same time as Ecco, which also would have been painful, but I think I would have enjoyed it more because it has beautiful women in it. Which, as we know, makes every game... Stop it! 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 I think it's this way it wants us to go. I'm mashing the attack button, it's not letting me attack. Is that... They can't want you to go that way. It has to be a different direction. It has to be a different direction. It has to be... They can't want you to go that way. They can't. Let me just check this guide again. No, I think they want you to go like down. I think. It's very confusing. No, 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 oh no, they're heading in that direction. Uh, no, no, okay. Well, that is where you're supposed to go. I guess you just have to go really, really fast. Um, I guess I guess you just have to go really, really fast. Really, really fast. Don't get me wrong, you have the biggest respect for me for doing this, if that counts for something. It does, it does. I'm mostly just doing this out of like stubbornness and pride at the moment. Like I don't like Echo the Dolphin. I liked Echo the Dolphin more before I played it. There was a lot of things I admired about it prior to starting it. Um, why did they make the least aggressive creature of the sea so hostile? Oh my gosh. I know, I know, I know. I forgot there's a Toe Heart remake coming out next month. Oh, interesting, interesting. Yeah, I might have a look. Oh, they made it so pretty. Are they using like 3D models? They look really good. Go love when women evolve. Yeah. I think since you're on the slippery slope already, let's play Bubsy next. I wouldn't necessarily mind playing Bubsy 3D. I wouldn't mind playing Bubsy 3D. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'd be more opposed to playing Echo the Dolphin 2 than Bubsy. Stop it. You know what? Let's just die. Just kill me. If sometimes you just wander too close to something that you shouldn't, and then you just die, and that's the lesson that we all have to learn. She doesn't like Echo the Dolphin. She loves it. Yeah, it's my favorite video game. Maybe Echo the Dolphin can replace. Stop it. Can replace Maybe Echo the Dolphin will replace Ape Escape as my comfort video game. Maybe I should actually play Ape Escape next. Oh no, I went the wrong direction. We might have run out of time now. Go in the wrong direction like a single time and that's all over. That is just the harsh reality of the ocean. The ocean takes no prisoners. There is no room for mercy. No room for mercy. Only cruelty in the ocean's currents. Oh my gosh! We did it somehow! We did it! Watching some documentary about dolphins made me realize that some dolphins are pretty aggressive and it's just for their fun. It was very opening and kind of scary knowing that. I've heard a lot of dolphins are jerks. Things coming out, which is interesting. I haven't Echo the Dolphin is the Billy Hatcher of Dark Souls. Except the thing is, Billy Hatcher and Dark Souls are both well, Billy Hatcher is a really cool and good game. I like Billy Hatcher. Unironically, I would consider Billy Hatcher like one of my favorite games of all time. Yes, it was frustrating, but it was like funny. It was like funny. It's funny. It's funny when the egg throat falls through the rail and you have to go back and do it all over again. It's so funny. It's funny when you're going down a cliff and then suddenly an NPC spawns in the middle and then knocks you off the course and then you fall off losing a life, which then results in you later on getting a game over and having to restart the level from the beginning. It's funny. It's funny when an enemy spawns an enemy that is behind a wall decides that it's allowed to go through the wall and then suddenly knocks off your egg, resulting in an instant failure and a game over, resulting in you having to do the entire 5 to 10 minute level again. It's funny. I love Billy Hatcher. Billy Hatcher is great. Echo the Dolphin stinks. Um, Echo the Dolphin stinks. Bubsy 3D has a certain appeal. Being forced to play does not torture because deep down we all want to play it. That's true. That's true. I don't think that Bubsy um at least like Bubsy's a little bit funny and memeable. Um I'm referring to the scuttle creature. Oh, the trilobites, yeah. Yeah, the trilobites are just chilling. They're just chilling. Um remember going down a rabbit hole for Echo the Dolphin when I found out the mad scientist John C. Lilly and what he did to wait, what did he do to dolphins? Wait, maybe I should find this out after stream. Saying to a stream you have to play Bubsy 3D is a bit of a cop out because you could say you have to play Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on NES. That's true, that's true. I'm very grateful for the 2010s YouTubers for making Bubsy 3D into the meme game when Bubsy 3D is not actually like that bad. Actually I've never played Bubsy 3D to be fair. Um donate other never mind. I wouldn't mind playing it though. Dolphins are monsters. Yeah, I've heard as such. Echo the Dolphin is the Sonic 1 of Super Mario Land. I do, Bacon. Billy Hatch has given us Stockholm syndrome. What do you mean, Stockholm syndrome? I love Billy Hatcher. Billy Hatcher's on my top 100 games list of all time. It's not Stockholm syndrome. I love Billy Hatcher. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I sure hope Echo the Dolphin doesn't do anything immoral to some penguins. I hope so. Hi Ella, hi, welcome. Lexi, don't look up stuff about dolphins because they do shit that gets disclaimers in the beginning of the videos. It's literally triggering stuff, so don't do that. Yeah, it's why I haven't like I haven't looked up anything about dolphins. I just want to appreciate. I just want to appreciate the dolphins. I mean, animals are animals, you know. Um, animals are animals. Uh, they're all a bit messed up in some way. I don't think it's necessarily good to put like a, but then again, maybe dolphins are especially bad because they just do it. Anyway, let's not discuss this. Lexi does unironically love suffering as long as it looks cool. It's true, it's true. I like suffering providing it's not Echo the Dolphin. Dolphins get high off pufferfish. Good for them. Maybe we could also get high off pufferfish. I like dolphins in the fact that they can be healing animals and therapeutic and super fucking smart. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think it can be easy to go down the view it in kind of like a black and white way. It's like, oh, I used to think that dolphins were such like cool animals, but now I've discovered all these things about them, and now I realize that they deserve to be like locked up in ocean jail when they're just animals, you know. Um I think there's like cool things to appreciate. It's not like we're taking dolphins as examples of morality. At least I hope we're not. Um I could have requested a retro game, but instead I choose egg. I'm okay, just paying coursework. Oh, I hope it goes by quickly. But being smart can go both ways, just like with humans. So yeah, yeah, intelligence is definitely a double-edged sword. I think there's like a lot of I've noticed this recently. There's a lot of YouTubers that have, because like obviously clickbait is kind of a problem on YouTube in the sense that you can't really get like your YouTube videos to take off unless they're clickbaity. Um so there's a lot of like animal tubers that are like, why dolphins suck, why wombats suck, why possums suck, why echidnas are the worst animals to be ever exist. Um like I know that like wombats, for instance, which are really cute Australian animals. I know that they can bite, and like if they bit you hard enough, they can like take a chunk out of your leg, and you might need to go to hospital. But they're just little guys. You can't expect them to. It's not the wombat's fault if it bites you. It's your fault for getting in the road. It's kind of like sharks as well, I guess. I guess that's my perspective. It's not the person's fault that the sharks attack humans. The humans are going into the ocean. It's like signing an agreement that there's the possibility of sharks coexisting alongside you and humans looking like a tasty snack for them. Like don't go swimming in crocodile infested waters. It's probably not going to be a good idea. Um, Ocean jail. The stuff that dolphins get high off kill us easily. No, they are locked up in ocean jail. It's called Echo the Dolphin. It all makes sense now. The problem with dolphins is they won't hear reason and they just live in an echo chamber. Hi Moon, hi, welcome. If anyone likes cool choices matter visual novels with lesbians, Stories from Soul the Gun Dog came out recently is very good. Wait, let me have a look at this. Ooh, this does look cool. This does look cool. Interesting, interesting. I've been wanting to stream some PC 98 games. I'm going to take a walk, be back later. Enjoy your walk, Emma. I think the best clickbait is how many penises an animal has. Because some have a lot. That's true, that's true. My hedgehogs must be destroyed. Top 10 reasons. I gotta go to doctor. Good luck with your doctor's appointment, Sana. I need to get back to reading Air. What one's Air? Sorry, I can't. I'm searching my memory banks. Just not picking up something. Whether hedgehogs are good or evil has always been a prickly debate. It's true. Sure. I'm going to check the guide and see if they rate this, what they rate this level, because if it's like a 2 out of 10, then oh, it is a 2 out of 10. This trilobite circle is easy enough level, but it's full of trilobites, Satan's eels, and also the first of 2 seahorse levels. What do they mean by this? A key visual novel. Oh, I'll have to have a look into it. I'll have to have a look into this. I don't like the sound of what they said. What do they mean about this, the first of 2 seahorse levels? Why are the seahorses so big? That's scary. That's scary. I don't like it. Why are they so big? Why are the seahorses so big? Please explain. Please explain. Please explain. Oh yeah, I see what they were doing with this level. This level is just like, oh, let's just... Why did I go up there? I hate this level design sometimes. Like, what can you do? I can't even break... Okay, I broke through, but I lost like 90%. It's over now. What can you do? If you just like make a wrong turn, then I guess you just don't make a wrong turn. I guess they make cleaners and little buses. Oh, I see. That's not a seahorse. That's the capital T, the seahorse. Oh no. All the better to seahorse you with, my dear. Maybe Echo is just small. Maybe. I've never actually considered this. Like look at Echo in comparison to the... Which direction does it want me to go? It doesn't want me to go this way, does it? Maybe, possibly. What was the point of going over here? Oh, there's more over that way, okay. Providing it's not a waste of time. Providing it's not a waste of time. Or maybe it is. In prehistoric times, they were huge, hence the expression is because a seahorse citation needed. I remember playing Ecco, really enjoying Ecco the Dolphin as a kid, but I didn't actually play the game. I just jumped around in the starting area for a while until I wanted to play something else. I think that's the way to do it. I think that's how you... I think that's the morally correct way to play Ecco. Oh, Ecco the Dolphin. Okay. Tell me which direction to go, guide. Swim up left and use Death Stone to destroy the large. Okay. Swim straight up if... Okay. Just jump over the divide on the right. So you want to go right. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let's go right. Let's go right. Let's go right. It's 5 AM. I need to force myself to eat. Good night, Winter. Sweet dreams. I hope you sleep well. I hope you sleep well. I think it's the best possible experience. Well, I also kind of, I didn't own it on Mega Drive, but a little while ago wait, what was through here? Oh right, it's spawning babies. Most people played Ecco like that as a kid and used passwords from a magazine to mess about in every level. I think that's like the ideal way to enjoy this game. I think like trying to play it like legitimately is not very fun. Yeah. I don't think that's like an unfair thing to say. There's still things I really like about this game. It's just not playing it, you know? It's just playing it that's What? I got past it before. What? Mel Goobs. Mel Goobs. I was glad I could hang out in the street for once. I don't get to be here too often. I'm really happy too. I'm really happy too. I hope you sleep well. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. Why are all the dolphins copy pastas about reproduction? Oh no. I haven't read many visual novels to be honest, except for the short ones. Like I need to get to reading all the roots in Katawa shoujo. I know that visual novel was very, very popular. I guess we just ignore the seahorse. I guess ignoring... The seahorse is just trying to guard... Oh, crying out loud. It's so stupid! Yeah, I think... Okay. I think if they remake Ecco the Dolphin, they can add like an original mode, like add an original mode, right? Or just bundle the original Ecco the Dolphin in with it. But there's a lot of things that they can do to make this I think they could like if they wanted to. If they wanted to, they could definitely like polish because like you know the 90s is like Wild West in a sense, like there's no conventions, a lot of people didn't know what they were doing. I think the fact that like Ecco is kind of like a good and creative idea is the oh oops, yeah. it gives it a lot of like I don't understand how I got past the seahorse the first time. Like, for instance, I think that if they're going to give you a power-up, I know that there's a bunch of power-ups that the game gives you. I think the power-up needs to be like a reward for beating the level and not for like finding whatever secret there is. Um, I think that a lot of the like spikes, the random spikes, because it's not like I know that like the Mega Man like Legacy collections gave you like an easy mode where you can like it will cover up the insta kill spikes and things like that to make it more approachable for like modern or people that aren't not even like modern audiences but just like people who don't want to deal with it. On Google Gubum. On Gubum. On Gubum. Um I forgot what I was talking about. They should force you to get the sonar weapon and not have it missable. Yes, I agree. Less bullshit mode could place test in mode. I agree. Like, okay, there's a good example in this level because they just put like an enemy that like catches you and it's really difficult to get away from them. Um, and you just like take a lot of damage and there's nothing you can do about it really except not go there, but you don't know not to go there unless you've already gone there and the level is big enough that it's like confusing to get through. So oh, Google Boom is so so relatable, so true. Hi small, hi, welcome. Hi melancholy. They need to give him some powers. For instance, you should be able to eat snake to grow buff arms and legs, yeah, and then he can just punch all the sea life. I agree with this. I personally think this is a masterpiece, but the ambiguity of some of it needed to be clearer. I think that I do wonder what the game would be like to play with the death sonar because it would definitely like help clear out a lot of the enemies. Um And I mean, if the game was designed around the fact that players wouldn't miss the death sonar, but they I'm pretty sure they made it like a pain in the butt to get. It wasn't worth it at the time. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? If Echo had buff arms and legs, he could get past the seahorse. Perfect example. It helps with the seahorse. You know if you haven't missed. You don't know you've missed anything is the problem. Yeah. I mean, I don't think that I don't think that these power-ups should be missable to begin with. Maybe if they make a where did the enemies go? Yeah, we can't do anything with the seahorse. I think the advent of difficulty modes in games was really important for opening up gaming to a wider audience. Like, people can now bond over games like Fire Emblem. Even one person plays the challenge, another plays to make the drawings. Yeah, I agree with that. We've done most of the game without it now, so it's not so crucial, I guess. I don't think it's crucial. I think the um I think the game needs like I don't think even like a difficulty mode would fix the problem because it's not like it's too hard. It's more like it's unfair, I think. It's like it's unfair consistently. It's not just like a little bit of unfairness. And you don't I guess if you have the sonar then you have a way to deal with the nonsense, right? So maybe that's all the game actually needs. Maybe that's all. Okay, tell me what to do, guide. Swim up left to use Death Zone to destroy the large group of sea carrots. When they are vanquished, swim straight up. You can't. Okay. When Ecco reaches the surface, jump over the divider on the right. You'll leap headfirst into a trilobite. Kill it quickly. Anyone can swim on the surface and swim down. A lone fossil will pop up to the rock face to kill it. You'll notice a cave on the right. There's an eerie looking seahorse. Funny thing is that because we're playing the Mega CD version, we can swim past it without killing it. Well, I thought it was funny. Swim through the seahorse's tail. You won't receive any damage. Swim into the cave and get... Oh, that's the key glyph. That is the key glyph. Okay. What do you mean? What do they mean? Maybe if I kill the trilobite first, who knows? I feel like most pre-GameCube era games love to make shit unfair or ultra tedious for just no reason. Yeah. 2001 was the era of tutorials. I mean, the thing is though, it's not as though I've not beaten difficult games before. I'm not just... I feel like I've played enough like nonsense games to for it not to be. I think it's like a personal thing as well because like everyone has things that like drive them crazy. I guess I've just found the thing that I guess I've just found my weakness. Maybe Ecco is actually like great and it's just not a me game, I don't know. Okay, well that's good. Wait, where's the glyph? Where's the key glyph? They were like, oh! Evil. Evil. So evil. So evil. Okay, well, that's good at least. Evil. Evil. I heard you like suffering difficult games to a pleasant afternoon walk. Yeah. I genuinely like I was I don't want to spoil what the other game was, but I was thinking of another game that was like also infamously difficult. I like difficult games. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just Ecco. Maybe it's just Ecco. Maybe it's just Ecco. Where does it want me to go now? Oh, okay. Okay. One book. Echo is a different kind of difficulty. It's trial and error and patience. I think it's just like I think that it's because it just throws stuff at you randomly. I think that's what annoys me. It's just getting hit by stuff constantly the entire game. But then again, if you have the sonar and you can like shoot all the enemies, then maybe that negates the only issue that I have. So maybe it's just a my fault thing. I don't know. I don't know. Is this better than or worse than waterboarding? Oh, much worse, much worse. Please waterboard me. Okay, what do they say about this level? Dark Water. So you made it to Dark Water, the hardest level in the game. With crushing shells, seahorses, and just about everything else that made the prehistoric levels awful. This isn't going to be fun. Let's go. Thanks, game. It's not actually as difficult as people make it out, as you have infinite attempts. It just takes time. But that's like most games, isn't it? Like that's like saying I don't know, Super Meat Boy isn't actually difficult. Unless that's what I guess difficulty can mean different things. Because a lot of games give you infinite attempts. Castlevania 3 gave you infinite attempts. Castlevania 3 was not easy. At least for me. A lot of games of this era require you to start and over. We'll see, we'll see. Was Ecco ever an arcade game? No, I don't think so. Don't believe so. I'd rather play Super Ghouls and Ghosts and have to start the entire game over from the beginning than to play Ecco the Dolphin. But that's just me. That's just me. I do apologize for complaining. I think once it's over, it will be easier to reassess how I feel. It's important to vent. I think so. I think so. Oops, that's a dead end. Okay, there's a crystal down here. It's a tough game, but you can definitely get through it. Oh, absolutely. And I will. I will get past it. I think, I don't know if I've enjoyed a single level in this game. Thinking about it. But I do enjoy the story and the setting. I think the story and the setting is really cool. I still may play the Dreamcast game at some point. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Are those insta-kill shells? Yeah. Yeah. It's blown out of proportions in conversation. Well, I mean, I think it's like less difficult. I think it's less difficult than like, I don't know, again, Castlevania 3. Unless Castlevania 3 is also blown out of proportions. But I think it's like, from my perspective, everyone's different. It's more tedious to get through every single level. Oh, that's right. Something helpful, which probably totally clear this game quickly if you just something helpful. But I personally was something vaguely obnoxious. But hey, what do I know? Did that help? It does. It does. It does. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be able to clear it now. I'm sure I'll be able to clear it. I think difficulty in I think difficulty in games is something that stop it. Often gets like underplayed by certain people, like the narrative around Dark Souls was always that, oh, it's very difficult. It's a difficult game. Because it is. Wait, hang on. Did I get the key glyph? Let's hope that I did. No, I did not. No, no, I did not. Always here if you need it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Souls like aren't difficult per se. I don't know. I think they are. I think they are difficult. If they're not difficult, then what do you call it? I think a lot of people can't clear them. I think anyone can clear them with patience, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I don't think any of them. I think people have gotten very used to like the. It's like Monster Hunter as well. Monster Hunter isn't typically very easy. Oh wait, the crystal might be down that way. Oh poop! I nearly didn't see the crystal. Oh wait, where's the thing then? Oh here, okay. I think I've always noticed this. There was, if anyone's played like the Tomb Raider reboot, like the 2013 one, I played it on hard initially and it was like really fun and quite challenging and like not too bad, but every single fight would like kill you if you weren't paying attention, so you had to like do a bit of like either repeat things or really like strategize and think about. But there was a fight like midway through Tomb Raider 2013 that was really difficult. It was really hard. And I had to like stop playing it for a little bit. Like getting through it took forever. And I was like, "Oh, wow, Tomb Raider 2013 is actually like really difficult." And then the narrative online was like, "Oh, even hard mode is like made for babies." And this is the discourse around every single difficult game ever. I don't know. I don't know. It's usually a mindset approach thing, I guess. Yeah, it's a mindset. It's a mindset. Difficulty is a mindset, but it doesn't make it mean that it's not difficult. You have to approach these things with the right perspective. Dark Souls isn't that hard. It's just the first time modern games went back to being hard. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Well, I mean, um, I know I do think it's difficult. I think if you give like Dark Souls to like someone who hasn't played Dark Souls before, it's a hard game, but you can get through it. Like that's the thing. Like you can get through Echo the Dolphin. You can beat like most games. Most difficult games are designed to be beaten, even when they're difficult. Like there's a very particular like jump early on in Castlevania 1 on NES where it seems impossible. It seems impossible, but literally all you need to do is just leg it. You just need to leg it. You just need to run, hold the D-pad to the right, and then just keep going. And if you do that, then it's fine. There's always like a strategy to get past like the Medusa head sections. Um, a lot of it's just like not jumping and just like waiting for like if you jump, then the Medusa head's like arc trajectory changes, so then suddenly it becomes like twice as difficult. But if you just like walk along the ground, um, then it's like relatively simple to get past. There's like a lot of knowledge checks. Yeah, yeah. There was actually really nasty places I thought in Tomb Raider 2013. I mean, I've played like nearly every single game I've played in, for like the past when the past like I don't know 20 15 years or so. I've played basically pretty much every single game on the hardest difficulty. It's not as though I've not experienced a difficult game before. I've played nearly everything. I've played nearly everything. Um, Correction, good difficult game. Dark Souls is a good difficult game. Exactly. That's the difference. That's the difference. When you die, it never feels like you're being barraged and like if Dark Souls was Echo the Dolphin, if Dark Souls was designed in the same way as Echo the Dolphin, you would go around a corner to like explore something, and then there would be like an ogre sitting there, and then the door would lock behind you, and you would have to fight the ogre, um, and like, or it would be like stuff like pelting you with like chip damage constantly. Like it's easy to run past a lot of enemies. It's easy to providing you're like patient with a lot of the enemies, it's easy to not take a lot of damage a lot of the time. I think it's like good difficulty and bad difficulty. I feel it's the thing of game is meant to be difficult in execution for sure. You need to figure out the underlying strategy. Exactly, exactly. Difficulty is fun when there's a strategy to get through it. I don't know if there's a in Echo the Dolphin. There it I don't feel like I'm improving. I don't feel I don't feel like I've gotten any better at this game since I started playing it, right? Let's go back down here and then we'll keep our conversation because it's good. I don't feel like I've improved. Like I'm nearly at the end of the game. I don't feel like I've and I don't think it's like the memorization either. Like it's not the trial and error, it's not the memorization, it's the placing of like random obstacles in random nonsensical areas. I think the obstacles where like as frustrating as they can be, I think the obstacles that are like an ice block that crushes you, I think those are the most fun to deal with because that feels like it's like a matter of timing. It's thrilling to get past it because you know the risk of death. It's not fun when you're swimming and then a bunch of pufferfish swarm you and you take a bunch of damage, which isn't enough to kill you, but is enough to like slow you down. Um, I generally stick to normal difficulty. You walk down a corridor and something jumps out and stabs you. I think it happens like they mitigated it in a bunch of different ways in the context of Dark Souls. Like the sound design is very good. So like if you're going slowly, if you're going slowly, you can usually hear if there's something. You can also have like a third person camera so you can kind of like look up, look down, look around. There's also the I think this was the one of the great innovations that they push forward, and I think a lot of people don't use it as much as they used to. But you can write messages for other players, and if you write a good message, like you can use it to troll people, which is very funny. Or in the case of Demon Souls, you can use it to write, go to a bed and then write sticky white stuff here. Um, so you can use it for jokes, you can use it for trolling, but a lot of the times people will be like enemy ambush right treasure down and then you can like look and confirm and be like oh yeah there is a treasure down I can see the white space so how do I get down to that point. It opened up the exploration in a sense that doesn't need like a you don't need to sit there with a guide in order to like figure out the intricacies. If you take the game at a slow pace at the pace that the game wants you to take. Um, I mean, I've played most of the most of the Kingsfield games and most of the Dark Souls, not most of Dark Souls, most of the Shadow Tower, or all of the Shadow Tower games. I've only got one more Kingsfield game to play. And I mean, I think it's very similar. There's a couple of points in Kingsfield 2 where you fall down a hole, and if you don't have a certain item, then you're just doomed. Which that does suck. That's Echo the Dolphin kind of difficulty design. Like you go in an area you're exploring, you get something cool, but if you don't have a certain ability, then you just lose. You just lose all your progress. You can't get out. There's nothing you can do. But I think also like Kingsfield 4 is I'm more familiar with. Although Kingsfield 4 isn't that difficult. It's hard. Um but it always felt like if you approach like all of the if you approach things with like a sense of caution, then there wasn't really anything that could like stop you. Like in Kingsfield 4, in the very first like 5 seconds of the game, there's a dirt path, and the dirt path like has an obvious curve in, and there's like lighter dirt to the side and to a bit further up. If you step on the light dirt, then you just die. You fall into lava and you die. In the first like um 3 seconds of playing the game, you can get a game over and die. In Shadow Tower 1, the game starts you in a way that like if you like walk a little bit to the left or the right, then you just fall and die. Shadow Tower Abyss, there's a pillar that like falls and crushes you in the first again like five if you don't like take it slowly, the game literally kills you. And I mean, I think that's the case in like most of FromSoft games. Like they they make the tutorial in such a way that makes the world seem dangerous so that you have to approach things with caution. Um, and because you know that's how the game is meant to be played, then that's how your mindset is. I think, yeah. Anyway, I need to read chat now. Um, difficulty is so hard to balance. It is. A basic enemy would be Melania. Yeah, yeah. I hope I didn't come off as, oh, it's not hard, get good. I just mean some things are not as hard as they appear. I think that like again, I think that most people could be Echo the Dolphin if they wanted to. Um, I think most people could be Echo the Dolphin if they wanted to. Um, but it's definitely a slog to get through, I think. Um, I tend to start games in the hardest difficulty for the challenge, but there are games that aren't fun, difficult, where they just lump HP for no value. Oh, absolutely. Try tongue and try finger butthole. True, true, true. Um, yeah. I talked about this the other day, but in Resistance Fall of Man, I started that one on the hardest difficulty. And the problem with that one was that um the strategy, it gets to a point where the strategy for like every single fight is hide behind a wall, pop out from wall, shoot enemy, hide back behind wall, repeat until all enemies are dead. Like that's really boring. And there's no way to fix it because it's not like the modern Doom games where they allow you to move towards enemies. Like you don't always have to move towards enemies in like Doom 2016, but you're often like incentivized to move towards an enemy because if you like kill them in a certain way, then you get health back. So by being aggressive, um you're rewarded for it. Whereas in Resistance Fall of Man, you were punished for being aggressive because you just like take so much damage and then you don't have enough health to like get through the rest of the level. Whereas I think another game that came out at like the same time, where Resistance Fall of Man was actually quite fun on the normal difficulty. I found it quite enjoyable. It really changes the way that you're supposed to play the game. It's not even that easy on in normal. I mean, it's a lot easier, but it's the balance of like the extra challenge that is lost is not worth the amount of fun that is also lost. But in Killzone 2 on PlayStation 3, um it also has like a regenerating health bar, although it's a slightly different. Like resistance is segmented, Killzone is not. Um, but there's different sections that if you use your like regenerating health bar, you can do some like really crazy risky stuff that helps you like beat these really difficult missions. And it feels a lot like trying to, because you're not being like chipped down. um you can be chipped down in the sense that you either run out of ammo, or you don't have enough time, or you get overwhelmed because the enemies keep coming for you. I think Gears of War also did that, whereas you've got like unlimited health because it regenerates, but also if you don't like if you aren't aggressive enough, if you don't position aggressively enough, then the enemies will just flank you and kill you. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things. You don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. I've only played Kingsfield when I like that. At first, I thought it was jank when then it clicked. It's good. It's good. I think maybe play Kingsfield 1, then I haven't actually played Kingsfield 3. I'd say maybe King's Save if you want to. You don't have to. Maybe save Kingsfield 2. There's just a couple of bits in Kingsfield 2 that will like try to trick you. They trick you and they put you in a situation where you're going to lose a lot of progress. And there's nothing you can do unless you've done things in like the correct order. Like you'll fall into a pit and there's an item, and you're like, oh yay, an item, and then you look for a way out and there's no way out because there isn't a way out. It's just a pit. So unless you have a way to teleport, then there's no way to free yourself except to turn off the PlayStation and restart it. Hi Neil, hi. FromSoft loves their scripted early deaths. They do, and I think it works for them. I think it works for them. I've thought a lot about difficulty. I was playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts a while ago because I wanted to. That's a game that I want to beat one day. Um and I'm not sure how I feel about having to play the game twice, to be honest. I'm not sure how I feel about having to play the game twice, but from what I played, the levels are really clever in the sense that like um you do really feel like you're slowly improving at the game, getting through it. Like you're constantly learning how to get past these like difficult obstacles. And like they're much more, the only obstacles in Echo that compare maybe are um the ice blocks. The Super Ghouls and Ghosts is filled with ice blocks. And there's not really an easy way to get your health back. But it's also easy to not take damage. Like if you know what you're doing. Um so as you start to improve, uh it gets easier and easier, and then even if you get a game over, like the first couple of levels that you're like, oh, these are so difficult, I don't know what to do, you just like cruise through them because you know the strategy. um and you can just like do it flawlessly. So there's this really gratifying sense of progression. I still prefer if you didn't have to restart the game, if you get like a proper game over and run out of continues, but I think it would be, I think I could do it eventually. When she's small, when she itty bitty. If they wanted to and had the mental strength to endure some cruel and unusual punishment. I tend to shy away from harder difficulties. It feels it often just hits harder and has more HP. Yeah, yeah, it often is. It often is. Um, it often can be. But a lot of the time, I think I'm not actually sure what the difference in Gears and Gears of War is in between like normal and hard difficulties. But I think that like the first initially like unlockable difficult. I'm apologize if this isn't that interesting, but there's a comparison you can make between Uncharted and Gears of War, in the sense that like every single fight in Gears of War often felt like it was a strategy game, in the sense that you're trying to like move your pieces to the optimal place to deal with the enemies that are around you. And like all of the enemies have like different properties. Whereas in Uncharted, I'm thinking Uncharted 2 in particular, but it's often just like there's there's like 24 enemies surrounding you on like a 360-degree pattern, and you have to very quickly kill an enemy and then get back behind cover until until whereas like Uncharted is quite fun if you play on normal, but it becomes like really quite tedious, and I've beaten all of the Uncharted games except for 4 because I was like, well, I went back and replayed Uncharted games on normal. I was just like, wait, this is more fun. It's more fun on normal. So I just played Uncharted. I did play a bit of Uncharted 4 in hard mode, and it is really difficult. Um, mm. Difficulty is always hard to balance. It either becomes number crunching, or changing how the AI is trying to handle stuff. Numbers is easy, but in the end, you always get bullet sponges. And bullet sponges are not fun. Bullet sponges are not fun. Spongy enemies are not a fun way to do it. I think like just increasing enemy damage onto you. Actually, no, wait, hang on. I've never played I've never played the Resident Evil remakes on um I'm thinking of Resident Evil 2 remake. But Resident Evil 2, the enemies are quite spongy. Like they take a lot of bullets to take down. But in I don't think it's a problem in that case because like a survival horror game is always about like ammo management. So making the enemies like spongier makes them more rewarding to take out, but also like puts a bigger strain on your resources, which if you start killing too many, then puts you into like that horrible position where you might be a little bit doomed. Um, I do always think it's interesting that like a survival horror game will very happily like put you in a position where you just can't. It's not that you can't win. Well, actually, um, you might not be able to win, but like your resources have been like squished the entire way through the game. So you do have to be conscious like the entire time. Like, do I spend resources on this encounter, or do I try to get past them? I think even like health is a resource. Like there's been times where I've instead of getting past like a zombie and like taking them out, I've just been like, well, I have 15 bullets and I also have like um 7 healing items. I'm just going to let the zombie bite me and then move past it that way. But you're sort of like trading one resource for another. Um every second of this is interesting. Yay! I'm glad. The slow improvement versus something difficult is to me the essence of what makes games fun. I think so too. I think so too. Also, I need to emphasize now that I've I've had a little bit of time to not complain about Echo. I do like the rest of I think like the music of Echo is stunningly gorgeous. I think that I think that the story is wild. I think like the stuff that they were attempting to do is just like the level design. Um it just needs like it just needs a little bit of disciplining if that makes sense. Like it needs trimming down in certain areas. Like they don't have to remove every single enemy, but either removing some of the enemies or it would just make it a lot more pleasant to get through. Um a lot of games have hidden elastic AI, more new games anyway when they get easier if you're dying a lot. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that like I think the first game that I experienced that in was Jack 3. Jack 3 on PlayStation 2. Jack 2 is a monster of a game. Jack 2 is so hard. It's so difficult. Um, Jack 2 is really, really hard. Jack 3, if you die enough times to an obstacle, then it just lets you win. Like there's certain missions that are timed, and you only have like let's say 2 minutes to do the thing. If you die enough times, then it gives you like 13 minutes or 12 minutes or something. Like it It's tight if it's like 2 minutes. If they give you like 2 minutes, it's a tight, but then they just like stretch it out to be like, oh yeah, okay, you can have 7 minutes to do the thing now, and then you just win because it's easy because they just gave you the they just let you win, and it annoyed me so much at the time because it's like I've already struggled. I've already like struggled to try and like think my way through this like situation. I'm not I don't have good reflexes. I'm not like I don't have fast reflexes. I'm really slow and clumsy. I'm not good at a lot of things. But I like the process of slowly looking at something and then getting better. And then the game's like, oh, sorry for struggling. Sorry for even in one of like the director commentaries for Jack 3, um they were like, uh oh yeah, sorry about Jack 2. That was really difficult. Well, we've made Jack 3 so that is a lot easier this time. So hopefully you won't have any problems with it. Which is fair because I mean I think like Jack 2 drove a lot of people away because it was so difficult. But for me it was life changing. For me it was life changing. Amping enemy damage is honestly more fun than amping HP. Mm. I think there's like a very particular balance to get right. Um, I think like getting potentially like two shot, like in Donkey Kong Country, if you got Donkey and Diddy, then you can take two hits, and then if you take a hit, then you die. Like I think the two hits and you're dead with the ability to like replenish it. Dark Souls is kind of a little bit like that at times. Like it very rarely one shots you unless it's like a particular like vicious attack. But a lot of the time you'll take enough damage that you need to like stop and heal. Um but then you can use an Estus flask and then regenerate. So it you slowly start to it always gives you the resources to get through the things. Although the balance is always is always like crazy kooky, like it can be radically different. I like that games change stuff like how Scholars of this first scene is a hard remix of Dark Souls 2. I think so too. I think so too. I love Dark Souls 2. I'm personally a very big fan of it. I really like Dark Souls 2. And I think Scholars being like a bit more like vicious in like the enemy placements is fun and interesting. Because there's always a way to deal with it. I've never found that there's not a way for dealing with it personally. Rick, hi, welcome. Welcome. Castle of Illusion on Mega Drive is dramatically different on normal to hard. Less health, but it totally changes enemy placements and the game is literally just harder. Would you say it's like a good sense of would you say it's like a good hard difficulty, or do you think that the enemy placement becomes like a bit because like not every game has to be like soul crushingly difficult. It's okay to have like an easy platformer. Um if the enemy placement. But then again, having like a more challenging enemy placement could be a fun challenge to get to after you've beaten like the base game. Did you ever oh thank you for the stretch. Did you ever play Tomb Raider? Oh my gosh! right. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts of the gaming dolphin. Thank you. Did you ever play Tomb Raider if you didn't finish with 20 large med packs? Um, did you even play Tomb Raider if you didn't finish with 20 large med packs, 15 small, 300 shotgun bullets? I didn't like Jack 2 because it's total whiplash from Jack 1. A lot of people feel very similar. Lexi, kind of want you to try XCOM Terror from the Deep on Superhuman difficulty. It's a fun experience. I love strategy games and hard difficulties. I love strategy games and hard difficulties. I think they're fun. I think it's so funny when your soldier with like a 95% hit chance misses and then you die. I told this story before, but one of my fondest Fire Emblem memories is playing I don't think it was on lunatic difficulty. I think it was just on hard. Or I think hard was unlockable. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was hard. but playing Fire Emblem Conquest. It was the hardest that was first available anyway. Um, but playing Fire Emblem Conquest, and Arthur is a character that I didn't read I didn't read his passive. I'm sorry. I might have read his passive, but I didn't internalize it because I didn't think it would be an issue. Arthur was like my strongest unit in the entire game. It was who I poured like all of my experience into, who I was like leveling up first. I thought he was a fun character. I take him to like beat the enemy boss, right? I have like a weapon advantage over them. I have like an SA or an S rank like support with me. Um, I had like an 85 or 90% chance to hit, and they only had like a 60%. Little did I read. I didn't read. I didn't read that they had like a 15% like crit chance. They crit Arthur and killed him instantly, and then I had to restart the entire like 60-minute mission all over from the beginning again. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's funny and it's memorable, and it's a good lesson to always read the unit passives, because Arthur like takes, because he's like unlucky, he takes like extra critical. He has like a higher critical chance, and I think he might even like take extra critical damage. It's so funny. I like Dark Souls too. Yay! Normally you can get by without memorizing. Interesting. I might give it a go. Terra Troll mission with lobstermen still haunt me. I'd like to give it a go. Hi Creed, hi, welcome. It's good. And we've stopped playing the game for a little bit and just been talking about stuff, which has been fun because it's not involved playing Ecco the Dolphin. Okay. I think there's a... Okay, we're fine. Yay! Phew! Okay, well, checkpoint unlocked. Checkpoint! Checkpoint! Wait, hang on, Mr. Trilobite. Can you not swim past the game was like, oh, you can swim, okay, okay. And maybe you can't swim past there. Maybe you can't swim past there, maybe you can't swim past the seahorses. I'm just trying to find the... Swim down, you'll come to a glyph. Oh. The floor is lined with spikes. You do well to avoid them, thanks game. Key glyph. I also think it's clever to squeeze through and cut a large part. It doesn't work and will force you to replay the stage over when you can't complete it. Only works if you have no current action replay code. Okay, good to know. The next tunnel is one of the most difficult parts of the game, I'm not gonna lie. Some shells, diagonally some don't. All of them irritatingly, you'll probably die multiple times, just don't feel bad. After a few times you'll suddenly get into the zone and do it. Okay. Well, I don't... So they don't seem to be mentioning... How long have you been a VTuber? Oh, I think it's almost been... It's going to be 3 years at the end of this year. It's going to be 3 years, which is crazy. It's just crazy. It's gonna be weird. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while now. been doing this for a while now. Wait, maybe... They said that you can swim past the seahorse's tail. But I'm not seeing that as an option. I'm not seeing that as an option. But if we can just like regenerate our health, then we should be okay. Would you rather play this or Superman 64? I've never actually played Superman 64, so that's a hard question to answer. It's a hard question to answer. Let me I'm going to assume that the seahorse does take damage from this. I'm going to assume that the seahorse does in fact take... Oh yay, we did it, okay. Well, we have no oxygen, but aside from that, we're doing fine. I loved Dark Souls 2 at the time and then found later it seems to be generally just like... I also discovered this. I also liked it at the time. I love the world building, the story and locations. I didn't get on with Dark Souls 3, found it too much like Bloodborne, which I didn't love either. Oh, I loved Bloodborne, but I didn't get along with Dark Souls 3 for some reason, but I think it was just that 2016 was like a cursed year for me. I think it was just like a cursed year. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's the section they were talking about before. Oh, right. This way. Wrong way. Wrong way. I'm done reading the visual novel except a couple of side stories that open up at the end. Not really going to rush those. Good overall. Still don't know how I feel about it being slice of life. Oh, it is. It's slice of life, is it? Interesting. I didn't expect it to be. I didn't expect it to be a slice of life story. Okay, wait, this might be the strat. We might need to, restock our oxygen somehow. Is there a way to restock our oxygen? Wait, hang on. I don't remember. There's a crystal up there, but is it an oxygen crystal or is it just a Okay, well, it's not an oxygen crystal. Okay, that's good to know. If the seahorse had arms, they would be T-posing on you. Oh, that's why they feel so. It feels so disrespectful. So that's why. These trilobites are really annoying. Yeah, I don't know if we can do this with and get out of it with like max oxygen. Oh, okay. The world's fastest helix fossil. Dark Souls feels totally different to me. More exploration and slow, cautious pace. I thought 3 felt very linear and all the enemies were cracked out of your face. It definitely it did feel like it was um a having a going in like a slightly peculiar direction. Okay. I didn't do any damage. Maybe I should count the amount of hits that it takes to get past this guy. I don't think we can beat it though before our oxygen runs out. So I think we're just going to need to do this section without an oxygen refill. The only problem I had with Dark Souls 2 with the spiders, I'm an arachnophobe. Oh no! I had to get my friend on the phone who was playing to talk me through. Is there a checkpoint there? Does it change from the Mega Drive? Yeah, there's a checkpoint. Oh. Wait, let me. Okay. I think the if there weren't checkpoints, I think the repetition would be too much for me. But then again, the Mega CD, Sega CD version also has the horrible levels. I find it so weird that the bubbles heal you, but they don't give you oxygen. That's a really weird decision. That's a really peculiar decision that they made. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but oh well. Okay. Okay, we're through. Oh no. Oh no. Can we... Maybe if we get hit less? Maybe who knows? More checkpoints yet still more pain. Yeah, the Sega CD exclusive levels were really bad. At least, yeah, to me. And they brought down the pacing. They also didn't like serve any purpose. Like there was no like there was no... Kill me! Kill me! Who would they thought to add seahorses? Very funny decision. Oh, okay. I'm still not really fond of the magic unpetrified sticks or how many of them you need. Oh, the Forest Lock Stones as a whole, but otherwise I like Dark Souls 2. I actually don't mind, I quite like I think I think having like a key to unlock like a certain area, it changes it a little bit if it's like mandatory. if there's a way to... I'm trying to remember where the nearest oxygen is. Maybe I should just try to... Here? Here? No. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, fair enough. I learned my lesson. Did they also break pyromancy in Dark Souls 3? That might have been why too. I loved being a pyromancer. It was so powerful in Dark Souls 1. It was a good option. It was a good option. I think that's always been one of the things that magic's a bit easier and makes the games, or at least it makes like the enemies easy to deal with. But it kind of just like I think it just teaches you the go away you stupid trilobite. I hate trilobites. I actually don't. I like trilobites. I like trilobites. Yeah, I don't think no matter like how quickly we do this, there's just no way to preserve oxygen. So we just need to like do it perfectly. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. I didn't like that the petrifying sticks can be ruined if you do the wrong order. I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Make bosses tense trying to get an attack off. I think I switched to Katana Pyromancy in Dark Souls 2. That sounds like a fun time. That sounds like a fun time. Ow. Wait, hang on. Let's go back. You go through oxygen so quickly. You go through your health oxygen supply so quickly. Oh, okay. Maybe we just need to swim quickly through this section. Maybe that's the solution. Or maybe that's the solution. Oh, it is possible that we could go like we could go up like this, but oh, then we'd have to do the... But then we'd have to do the, I don't know if that will give us like much more oxygen, and also it's just going to... Because we have to do this section again. We have to do this section again. So it might just be better, easier to do what we were doing. Maybe if we just like swim quickly. Maybe it's the swim fast type of thing. Swim fast, swim fast, swim fast. Okay. Swim fast, swim fast. Oh, okay. Wait, what do we do now? What do we do now? Okay, wait, hang on. I need... Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Rena, hi. Aren't all dolphins a little evil? This one is particularly evil. This one is particularly evil. Hi, Rena, hi. It's lovely to see you. Goo flippa goo. There's like 2 to 3 dead end petrify sticks where you don't pick up another after going through, so you can run out. Oh, that is I do not like stuff like that. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. Leg it works. Legging it works. Sometimes you just need to leg it. Sometimes you just need to leg it, you know? Sometimes you just need to leg it. Yay, air! Yay, air! Okay, checkpoint. Oh, thank goodness. Eh? Eh? Wait, hang on. Wait. Game. Okay, it's fine. There has to be a way through. They wouldn't just trick us like this. There has to be a way through. Ah, here we go. Ow. Okay, fair enough. What does it say to do here? It's the asteroid. It doesn't seem too pleased to see you though. This section can be frustrating, but it isn't overly difficult. Echo must charge 4 of the same color orbs to finish the level. Any color will do as they are equal numbers of each. The key is patience. Wait until the orbs are traveling past Echo before charging. Patience! It is a generous checkpoint. Oh. Okay. It's difficult when you have to do the entire level for failure. Yeah, I think that's like too much, to be honest. I think that's too much. I think that's too much. Ow. Hey! The word seems to come up a lot in these guys. It does. It's fuck the ocean. It's such bullshit. So true. So true. So true. Wait, what killed me? We should drain it and replace it with a casino. I would be up for this. What? What? Why? Uh, uh, um, also shoots bolts of lightning that do a lot of damage. Avoid the lightning like the plague. How? 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 The asteroid is great advice. Yeah, just avoid the lightning. Just avoid the lightning, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, just avoid it. If you just don't take any damage, then... Ow. What? How do you avoid the lightning? How do you avoid the lightning? When it just like spawns? Oh, okay. Just don't get hit. Just move out of the way. Pro tip, try not to die. Thanks, guide maker. Thank you, guide creator. Ow. Ow. Don't be in the place it zaps. It's actually quite easy if you just don't ever get hit. you have to. Oh, that's this game. One. Ow. Oh. Why is being a dolphin so hard? I don't know. I don't know. Why do they hate us? Do they just hate us? They hate us because we're too beautiful. It's the only explanation. Oh, okay, brown. So we're going for brown. I guess we're going for purple. Does it trigger when you hit the wrong thing? That's the only thing I can guess. That's all I can guess. So maybe if we just like take our time. Take our time and wait. Oh no, never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's self-inflicted. They choose to live in the what but can't actually breathe in it, idiots. Smell my ass. So true. Oh. Okay, we got two of the grey ones. Never mind, we got none of the grey ones. No, we've got one of the brown ones. What do they mean this part isn't so difficult? What are they talking about? What do they mean? Oh, just avoid the lightning. Just avoid the lightning. Just, okay, one more. One more grey one. One more grey one. One more grey one. Yay! This part isn't so difficult. This part is easy. Just follow my 3 simple tips. Don't die. Don't get hit. Don't mess up. It's one of those you just fluke it or you don't. Yeah. Oh, where are we? Oh my gosh, we're back at the start of the game. Oh, we're back at the start of the game. Sorry, I need the guide for comforts. The order. Is this just the... Is this just the... The order. Okay, well, we'll just see. We'll just try and explore. Is there a rock around here? Rock. It feels so nice to be back here. It feels, oh, okay. It feels so, oh, okay. Oh my gosh, crabs! I've missed them. I missed crabs. Remember when crabs were the worst thing that we had to worry about? Remember when it was just crabs? Ow. Ancient breathless passage runs so deep that no song has been to this place in years. Back in the present day, we first missed the asteroid until you go back in time. It's a brilliant piece of storytelling literature. I don't know why, but I was suddenly starting to get like really nostalgic for when I was really little and going to the beach. It was pretty much the only time I enjoyed going to the beach. I'm not very much of a watery person. Well, I'm a rainy kind of person, but I don't actually like swimming. I just live on top of the rainy lake. I don't like to get my wings wet. Maybe that's why I don't like Echo. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm just, oh, okay. Maybe I'm just aquaphobic. Oh, okay. Okay. He did it so you learn to love crabs. I do feel like much kinder towards crabs now that we've gone through so much. Now that we've gone through so much. It feels so nostalgic to be back here. I might eat my words, we'll see. Oh, another thing that would could dramatically improve Echo in a potential remake would be the ability to use the right analog stick to look downwards. Oh crap. Okay. The lake is extremely rainy in New South Wales at the moment. Oh, I saw some pictures. It is very rainy. It's a little bit rainy, isn't it? So there's a bit of rain going on. Let me down. Let me down. Okay. Pretty sure this is the way forward. Pretty sure. Yeah, having the right analog stick to look around would definitely be helpful. And like there's some slight improvements to controls as well. But it's hard to like pinpoint. Okay, slowly, as slow as we can during this part. Okay, there we go. Yay! Oxygen up here! Yippee! Oh, here we are! Yay! Now I'm whole again with all my power. Thank you, Echo. Now I will help you. Now I'll give you new powers. Use the Atlantean time machine to swim back in time to the hour before of the storm. You will be taken with your pod. You will see the unseen enemy. Use this song to return to your home bay just before the storm. With your new powers, perhaps you will save your pod. Uh-oh, my headphones are running out of battery. Where's the want me to go? Oh, here. Okay, great. Wonderful! Wonderful, wonderful. If they do remake Echo the Dolphin, I'll probably, I'll probably play it. Where's my where did my do I get like unlimited air now? I just noticed that I don't have a wahaha. Blessed be Astrite. Yeah, I am still rather curious about the PlayStation 2 Dreamcast version of Ecco. I still think this. Oh no. Oops. How dare you cheat? Shame he couldn't make you invincible too. Oh, that would be nice. That would be nice. I might play I was thinking about this. I might play at some point Earthworm Jim Sega CD with the hard super hard mode. Earthworm Jim is not an easy game, by the way. Earthworm Jim is harder than Ecco, but it's again it's like a different kind of difficult. A crueler, more unfair kind of difficult. Yeah, Earthworm Jim is hard, but I'd quite like to. I'm very fond of Earthworm Jim, so I'd quite like to try the hard mode at some point. It was gorgeous at the time in Dreamcast, less so later by PS2 time. I was playing a little bit of the Dreamcast Ecco. Where was it? Last year sometime? It was just before Illbleed, I think. And it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I think it would I think like Ecco works really. I think that the idea of like a 3D Ecco the Dolphin, assuming they can get it to control well, but I think the idea is really they could do something really cool with this if they wanted to. The way the block just kills you is something. It's really funny. I think that one's this it's so unfair, but it is funny. It is funny. Earthworm Jim is harder for sure. Oh, absolutely. If Earthworm Jim had infinite continues though, it would be okay. Water controls are also hard with difficulty. Yeah. 2D or 3D, it's always going to be a bit awkward. I think so too. What? Cutscene! Whoa, we're back at the start of the game! We're back at the start of the game! Whoa! Okay. That was a lot more damage taken very quickly that I wasn't expecting. Here we go. Okay, though. I love this. Like, the change in tone is so wild. Ow. The change in tone is so wildly cool. Like the HR Geiger, like, the HR Geiger-esque like background elements. It's cool. It's really cool. Also, it seems like your health regenerates, which is really interesting because it makes it into like a regenerating health bar like you would get in a first person or third person shooter. Which I do think they have their like merits. I think they have their merits. Oh, it's so. Wait, the best way might be to use Can we not dash? Oh, wait, we can. Okay. Okay, now you can enjoy it all over again, Lexi. Yay! Do you know much about the lore in this? The City of Forever covered some of it. I think so. I think I saw a little bit of it. Yeah. Which it's definitely like it's definitely the best part of the game. Um it's so weird and unusual. This is literally the only reason I wanted to play Echo. Um oh, you take damage so quickly. Did you enjoy the Dolphin videos in this version? I did. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. I liked them a lot. They were very cute. Very, very endearing. If we just stick to like one side, we might be able to. The only thing is that it's like, it's difficult to explain, but it's the way that the charge isn't responding like I feel like it should. Like sometimes it doesn't seem to charge, but then other times I don't know. I think it's because you're like moving. This level looks rough. I just played 2 hours of online video games with my friends and is now wondering if we're too old to be good. I think it's probably just like a bad night. I think it's probably just I swear like sometimes you just do really good. Like it doesn't matter the age of the friend group. You're going to have those nights where you're like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, we're the best. We can't be stopped." And then you'll have another night where you'll be like you'll go on like a massive losing streak or something. The other thing is that like when you turn around, it takes so long to turn back around. Is it a problem? I think so. I think if like I'm trying to like compile a list of ideas of how to make like the perfect Echo the Dolphin game. Um and make this one like more approachable for people so that more people can experience like how cool the cool parts are. My days of ending a Fortnite season with a 25% win rate are long behind me. I never played Fortnite. I don't know if it's for me. But then again, I think out of all of the battle royales, it's probably like the most interesting. I think if we just like tap up like occasionally. Occasionally, like why can't I was tapping the button. Why didn't it why didn't it why didn't I do the dash? I think this level is more of an interesting challenge. Because it's sort of no. My headset keeps on being like battery low. Please charge now, but I can't listen to my audio without my headset in. Ow, ow, ow. But Lexi, if you're not playing Fortnite, that means you have missed the alternative version of Star Wars that shows Darth Jar Jar. Oh my gosh, Darth Jar Jar confirmed! For people our age, Fortnite is really just a pretty looking game chat. It's just something to do while hanging out. I think so too. I think if you can like I think that I think that's why Fortnite is maybe more interesting, because it is just like a sandbox to like do stuff. And like sure, there's like you shoot people occasionally, but I had this problem with a sex weak weapons where it felt like I genuinely felt like I was like wandering around the map waiting for like something to happen, and then eh the charge is different. This level feels really busted until you find a way that works for you. It's a cool as a set piece, but I'm not a fan of it. I think I kind of enjoy the challenge, but um it's it doesn't control like I feel like I have to mash the is it like holding the directional button and then mashing the dash? I'm not sure. Ow, 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 that was my bad. Is this the last level? I think it's the second to last, yeah. Are we close to finishing Echo? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, in terms of levels, we're very close. No, in terms of you'll see. Ow. Yes, but also no. Close in distance, but not in time. You just kind of have to like you kind of just have to like mash the button. What? I genuinely don't know why. Sometimes it's just like I'm pressing the dash button and it's not dashing. I don't get it. If the next checkpoint level has checkpoints, then yes, maybe. Okay, so I think with the Sega CD version, it doesn't have checkpoints, but they cut like a minute of the level out. Um, the differences between the Sega CD version is that they added in checkpoints, which I think that's very fair. I think the checkpoints are kind of necessary, but they also added in I think like 5 terrible levels. Like they drag genuinely they drag the game down so much that that I think it might have been better to play like the Mega Drive version to avoid those levels even if you missed out on the checkpoints. Maybe. I they definitely both bring their own challenges. Whoa! Dusk! Oh my gosh! 9 months! 9 months! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for the stream, baby! What are you going to call a baby? What are you going to call a baby? I'm trying to recall if Darkwater actually did have checkpoints on Mega Drive now. They have, but it's still long. The Japanese version has checkpoints for sure. I'm not sure about Mega CD, but it cuts off at the end of the level. I always find it really weird that Castlevania 3 in Japan is like a dramatically easier version. But how much easier is it? Like really? Like is it like Castlevania is hard. Like Castlevania 3 was a big step up from the first game, but um is Castlevania 3 still like challenging, just not like as brutally challenging on in Japan? Um it's something that like Working Designs does a lot. Like if you're familiar with like the localization company Working Designs, they used to localize all of these really kind of like niche Japanese JRPGs and other types of games. Very, very cool. However, they also made every single one of them more difficult. And maybe some of them were too easy. Maybe some of them were too easy. But I remember playing Luna. I remember playing Luna because I own the PlayStation 1 version of that. It has a really pretty box, so I wanted it. Um, and it just got to a certain point where I was like, wait, this is really difficult. Like it wasn't a matter of strategy. It was just like you needed to grind. You needed to grind, and it just became like suddenly really tedious. Like the level of challenge was good, and then suddenly it wasn't. There's a game I haven't played, but I know other people who have, called Pop for Mail, which is also a Mega CD game. Um, and Working Designs also localized that. And when I was watching I play that, the level design was just like it was designed in a way that again, it's a little bit like Echo. There's like a lot of getting hit from enemy attacks like off screen. But the difference is, I guess credit to Echo the Dolphin here. The difference was that the amount of damage that like these bees were doing to you was so intense on the Mega CD Working Designs version. And there's a patch. I need to give like both versions a try, because there's a patch for Pop for Mail that unworking designs the difficulty, or basically all of the working designs games that got localized by Working Designs got a patch to like got a fan made patch to un break the difficulty. Um and I mean, I think it's like, oh yes, A, they want it to be more challenging because challenging has got to agree with that. But B was also to stop people from renting and beating like a weekend, which I guess is like a reason. I don't know. It's like back when they used to like ship PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 games with like a code in the box to unlock the multiplayer mode, because they wanted to deal with pre-owned sales. Pre-owned sales were ruining the games industry. Um, like, video games won't survive past 2013 if we don't get rid of all physical game sales and all pre-owned game sales immediately. Uh, but obviously that didn't quite end up happening. To be honest, where it cuts off isn't the hardest part anyway, it's just that it's long. I think if it's like a little bit shorter, that's a good thing. Um, it doesn't matter if it's like 7 minutes of torture or 8 minutes of torture, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference. The baby will be named Kulaven. I love it. Checkpoints will make a huge difference on the next level. If there are checkpoints, that will be great. It's not a Working Designs game, so the difficulty isn't crazily hard in English. Exile 2. How did they break that one? Working Designs frequently broke games. They really did, and it's very annoying. It's really annoying. Um, everything that's like Exile 2 is showing up um as Path of Exile 2. Boo. Oh, boo, because I think Path of Exile 2 is actually really cool, but more like broken designs. More like stinky poo poo. Austin Powers designs, because I knew that I was playing a Working Designs game when I was playing Magic Knight Rayearth on Saturn, and really enjoyed myself. Like, genuinely, really, really cool. Loved that game. Loved it, loved it. But they made like a period joke right at the start of the game. There was like this period joke, and there was like, "Oh, I'm so angry. Oh, it must be my time of the month. I'm so angry because I'm on my period." I was like, "Oh, Working Designs localized this, didn't they?" In Luna they make like a reference to Austin Powers. They make like an Austin Powers reference. It's so strange. It's so strange. Really genuinely like bizarre. I wouldn't mind like collecting all of the working designs games, but not out of like an admiration for the oh. Okay. Not out of an admiration. There's so many inappropriate jokes. Yeah, and like inappropriate jokes that weren't there in the original. Like I don't mind it, but it's like um the period joke is just kind of like a little bit sexist as well. It's like, come on, that's not that funny. We can do better for sense. You can make a better edgy joke than that. Magic Knight Raywest is a younger audience, kind of gross. Yeah, yeah. They like yeah. It's weird. It's weird. I'd love to read like the fan translation of in the wait, hang on, in the recent Lunar remasters, because I know that but I don't think I'll probably buy the Lunar remasters because there is a physical release which is very important for me. Sorry. Um there is a physical release, but I already own the two on PlayStation 1. I also own the PSP version. The PSP version is really beautiful, but there's one problem, which is that every single time you go into a house, the music cuts out. Which I think is really annoying. Or at least it was annoying to me. Maybe you'd learn to. But you're going into houses like all the time because like one of the fun parts of Lunar is like the exploration. I played a Lunger in Japanese recently and compared it, and they put so much pointless humor in what was a very dark and sad game. Yeah, there's. I know that Alundra 2 is a very different game, but there's a scene in Alundra 2 that I have saved on YouTube just because it's very like comically bad. Yeah, you have to like hold the forward button. You have to mash like the forward button and it's very non-responsive. Yeah, I'm not a fan of them all at all, to be honest. They had an attitude of we're improving it. I think that's why it's annoying. I'm glad there are so many unworking designs patches. Me too, me too.
You're good.
You're good, Lumi. Hi, welcome. Welcome. Alundra 2 is translated by a really good translator who did Melgis. So, oh, that's good, that's good. A lot of their changes are quite arrogant. I would agree, yeah. It's really goofy in Japanese too. Alundra is an interesting one. Alundra is interesting. I actually own it on PlayStation. You kind of just have to mash the ow. You kind of just have to mash the forward attack button. I wonder if it might be easier if I went on the other side of the map. Because at least then there's this like one part that's like killing me constantly. It's here. I don't understand. I think it's because it like speeds up. I think it's because it speeds up. I don't like too much. It's too different. I think that's the ow. I think that's the common one. Alundra and the fucking faith and a little weird line. I'm suddenly very curious about Alundra. I need to give it a go. Should have been its own IP. It's often a problem where they make the sequel like so dramatically different. Okay, maybe this what? Another thing they could maybe do for the a potential Ecco the Dolphin remake would be to extend the are some of these just like invincible? Wait, hang on. Are some of these just invincible? Are some of the pipes just randomly invulnerable to being attacked? They made everyone really hostile in Alundra 2 for no reason. Or you're looking at Elf Boy, are you one of those freaks or whatever? Nobody mentions Alundra being an elf ever in Japanese. Oh! It's not even a thing, and other people have pointy ears too in a game. It's just a style choice. Working Designs just made a load of NPCs assholes for no reason. It made them like a racist. They just added in racism for no reason. I think that one's invincible. I don't think you can kill that with the tube. I think some of them are invincible. Yeah, no, Working Designs is not a... Oh, so did they, in the Alundra collection, did they unworking Designs the game? Did they like fix the translation? Because if they did, then maybe I will pick it up. Because I quite like to play on Luna. They only fix stats. Ah. They added in racism band. Made Bonaire Stone of Surfer. No. So strange. So strange. That's annoying. They padded out the padded out boss. I think maybe we just need like enough of a charge up, but it can't be too much of a charge up that we... confusing. I think a few Working Designs games have been retranslated, but not Alundra. Oh, that's... Hopefully someone will come out with a retranslation. I think we just stick to this side for a while. And then here... Oh. Well, almost. After those two, then we maybe like swap to the other side. I think a few Working Designs games claim they did the opposite in the manual and said it was tedious in Japanese. That sounds like a... It's a difficult thing when a Western translation team comes in and then it's like so like with translating games, it's supposed to be like you find like an equivalent joke. Like if you're trying to like localize it, you find like an equivalent joke, like I think in Phoenix Wright, so they always say like Mr. Wright, right? I think in Japanese it's like Naruhodo-san or something like that. So it's like the same joke. It's the same joke, but it's translated into something that like Western audiences will get. Whereas I think in the case of what Working Designs did and some other localization companies as well, maybe. Oh, it's here. Ow, ow. Okay, maybe we do have to just try and... I don't know. Working Designs always wrote nonsense in the manual about fixing stats when they universally made the worst. In the 90s, they were completely at their mercy. People loved Working Design. And I can see why, because like they're bringing all of these games that like are incredibly niche to Western audiences, but yeah. Ow. Working designs was the 90s equivalent of AI slop. I don't see them as a translation team. They were just a publishing company who bought games and repackaged them as products for America. I think that's I think you're right, to be honest. It's like they're not even the same games anymore. Ow, ow. We didn't get any of them really. I'm from the UK, just Alundra, but that was published by Psygnosis and they changed some words and removed slurs. Well, that's good. I'm so glad that you didn't get their chops on Grandia. I really need to play Grandia. I think it's so cute. I think Grandia is so cute. Padawan was altered a little, but it still had an intro FMV full of spoilers. Oh no. Wait, could this actually be why we had Tommy Tallarico being racist on his show towards Japanese games? Possibly. I think like I think it was on Cardin's stream we was talking about for like a little bit, but it was like whenever a game is creative, people are like, whoa, the creators must have been on acid, they must have been smoking weed, they must have been on LSD. What a trip! What? I think that like people can be creative without it being drugs, you know. I think they can be creative without drugs. I don't think drugs are a requirement for creativity. Because I definitely have like I have a lot of weird creative ideas, but I don't even drink alcohol. I don't even drink alcohol. The only thing I do is I play strange video games and I watch strange movies. So maybe that's like doing LSD by proxy. Oh, I did play LSD Dream Simulator once. Sorry about that. So yes, no. I think LSD Dream Simulator is basically the same thing. This is how it's done back in the day. 4Kids did the same with anime. 4Kids was atrocious. 4Kids was atrocious. They used the ending FMV cut up into an intro with totally off instrumental rock music. Oh, that's a shame. There were plenty of Japanese games that have good localization, so Luffy is lovely, Illusion of Kaya, Suikoden. Even Breath of Fire's translation is more genuine. It's awful quality. I think it really is just like working designs. But like yeah, genuinely like there's so much like, oh, those crazy Japanese are at it again. Which I think is such an unbelievably like ignorant perspective on things. I mean, I tend to prefer a lot of games. I know that Ecco is Romanian. I tend to prefer a lot of games that are like, oh, okay, wait, hang on. Maybe after a certain point we like swap sides. Maybe we do still do that. Like, stick to the right for the left for the first bit. I'm dyslexic. I'm dyslexic. Don't ask me to tell you which way is left and right. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm not going to be able to do it. Do not expect this from me. Don't expect it from me. Yeah, some of them are you just can't kill them. Is it because they're like attached to the wall? Wait, hang on. No, it's not. It's just random. Anyway, I know that this is Romanian. I think that a lot of like non-American countries, they're bringing in very different perspectives that to what you would get from like that's why a lot of that's why a lot of like Japanese games are weird and strange. Breath of Fire 2's translation is amazingly bad. If you've got time to kill, it's worth a chocolate. It's like they didn't expand the dialogue length when they translated, so everything sounds to us in baby English and there's a lot of in it. I see. Oh, that's a shame. I do wish that like sometimes games would get like a retranslation if it's like a bad job, because I don't know, I want to, it's hard to appreciate like the original. I guess the only thing to do is to learn Japanese, but I don't think I can do that at the moment, unfortunately. Um, there's a misconception that because it's written well, it's more accurate. Working designs reads well, except for humor may seem like it's good, but it's actually not. Comparing Lundra often just misunderstood the text. When it was sometimes complicated, they omitted stuff and skipped lines. Some key scenes they got entirely wrong, but it reads well. Yeah, I think from when I played with Popful Mail, that was the same. Like they made these start into like this weird comedy sketch. I don't know if Popful Mail is like that, but um. Hungarian Nova Trade was started in 1985 or so behind the Iron Curtain. So yeah, a fucking weird. I love that. I love things that are from a different perspective. I love seeing like non-mainstream perspectives. Um ow ow. Maybe if we like dash over that way? As no book means totally bad and wrong, but often I was left wondering if they had a really good grasp as to what they gave. Hmm. That's probably the first big console game from a post-communist country. Interesting. 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 Yeah, Tetris, but yeah. They tend to just make up stuff when it was a bit complicated. Or I have the PC-98 version of Potful Mail. It's got a big, beautiful box. Oh, I love that. I love that. I feel like if I play Potful Mail, I need to play like a little bit of the original difficulty. Um, what? It just needs like a bit of it just needs a bit of tweaking, you know? Echo. Uh, like some controls and some mechanics, need a bit of adjustment. It's here. Oh. Hmm. 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 My headphones keep telling me to charge, but I can't charge them. No. Nova Trade's original name was Andromeda Software from memory. Earliest game I know of them is Scarabaeus on the Commodore 64. Kind of immersive 3D tomb proto survival. Oh. I don't think I tend to like Oh wait, this is cool. This is cool. I was gonna say I don't tend to like the way a lot of Commodore 64 games look, but I like the way that this one looks. Um, I like the way that this one looks. This is cool. Okay. I might just check the guide after I die one more time. I think that like staying in the left-hand side is probably the best strategy. Because like Echo doesn't have the movement mechanics to um okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. These can be destroyed by charging into them, but not by this zone. Otherwise, weave Echo in and out. It's often easy to charge straight through and keep Echo alert for the next hit. These cubes remind me of ice cubes, except they can be destroyed by Death Zone, but we don't have that. Get rid of them as quickly as possible so they don't crush Echo. They can crush him? Diamond blocks. They won't move around as the square box can be equally irritating. Appear in large numbers. Shoot them. Okay. Lightning guns. Oh, remember the asteroid was firing at you in Dark Order? It's the same stuff coming out of these guns. Time Echo's dash to escape between the lightning blasts. Sometimes the guns appear in pairs to just time your dash. Top tip. After a while, the chews become nothing more than lightning guns and square blocks. If you position Echo slightly to the right of the middle, the blocks won't harm Echo. Some lightning guns will. But as Echo's health regenerates constantly, you'll be able to survive. After an eternity of swimming, Echo will leave the tube and go into the arguably harder machine. Lovely. I want to crush Echo. This is such a weird place for a dolphin. It really is. It really is. The only thing that I'm struggling with is like the controls. Because like, it's really difficult to describe, but I'm pressing the dash button and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. All I can do is like press forward and pray, you know? All I can do is press forward and pray. Which is why, again, I think I wonder what they would, how they would remake the game graphically though. That's a concern. That's a concern because I wonder if they could. It would probably control a bit better, maybe. I need to think about this. I definitely care quite a bit about this game, as painful as it was. I wish you could hear the button, the way I'm mashing the dash button. I wish you could hear it. I wish you could hear it. I wish you could hear it. Okay. I wish you could hear it. You heard it. Good, good, good. I might be mashing it a little bit. It also speeds up though. It speeds up. It speeds up. And because I can't destroy these like obstacles, right? I can't destroy the obstacles. I don't have the like freedom to like duck and weave through these pipes. I might be able to hear. Oh, you could, but then your tail gets stuck on that thing and then you can't do anything. This might be the hardest level. If you don't have Death Sonar, then this might be the most difficult level. I wonder. I think that time I hit the little thing in front of it, which then blocked my attempt. And sometimes it does seem like you dash into it and it should break it, but it doesn't. Hmm. If you had like a modern controller and you found like the dash button to like L2 or R2, then you had like a night style full analog control, so like Nights into Dreams, where you had like two kinds of movement options, one which is like very acrobatic and turns very quickly, and one that goes like zoomies. I think that could work. I think that could work as a control scheme. I played this on my nephew's Switch and I hate it with an analog. Yeah, but I mean like like actual analog controls, like not digital to analog. I'm playing with the D-pad. He managed okay, but I was getting so mad. I think this would be hard on analog stick. Let me try. Let me try. Well, I must admit, by trying, I'm also ow. He was playing Castlevania with the analog. No, that shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be allowed. You can't play Castlevania with the analog stick. That's illegal. That's illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal. Kids these days. I do wonder if like I think that the Switch Pro controller has the worst D-pad I've ever experienced in any controller ever, because like the down and the diagonal is basically like the same button, so no matter what game you play or what you do. Oh my gosh. Wait. No. Maybe we just thank you. I hate it. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. The down and the maybe we just have to mash it. You gotta mash it. Never mind. I gotta mash it strategically. I gotta mash it strategically. I don't know how we're supposed to do this level. I think there's like certain times when you have to mash it. Not that time. Not that time. Yeah, the Switch Pro controller has a rubbish D-pad. It's awful. Awful, awful, awful. Like, I was trying to play Hollow Knight with it and I had to switch back to the Joy-Cons because literally every single time I'd go to press like the down button, which you need to do a lot. This isn't like something that you can negotiate. If oh, whatever. I can see why this would be a lot simpler. It's too low, which causes you to tilt the D-pad and accidentally do diagonals. I think it's actually worse than that. I think it is too low, but it's also if you press down and you like move your thumb to the left or the right, like even like a millimeter, it will go diagonal. I'm off to bed at this rate. Oh, she must see you still when I get up in the morning. Good luck, Bear. Sweet dreams, sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Why am I getting all these spam bots at the moment? Why am I getting so much spam? I do wonder whether whether this is a come back and do it tomorrow type of thing. Whether it's like a come back and do it tomorrow type of thing, or I'm gonna be here for ages. I'm not gonna, I don't know how long. Because this isn't the difficult section. Like I've mentally prepared myself to spend like most of the stream doing this next bit. Want to know something? Yes, absolutely. But the Zona doesn't does it break them? Did we get an upgrade to our Sona? Oh my gosh, what? They didn't tell us this. They didn't tell us that. That's oh, whatever. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's annoying, but it's fine. 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 My vision is like going blurry. Hang on. I don't know how to describe this. You know, like if you stare into a spiral, how your vision like goes, whoa. That's what's happening to me at the moment. You know, it's always astonishing to find Echo the Dolphin leads to space! It does. And you had Sonar in the next level, I wasn't sure I was that one. It's annoying that they didn't tell us, but whatever. What? Okay, fine, whatever, I don't care, it's fine. Love how the guy didn't mention either, yeah. Music is actually becoming epic now. It kind of is. Ouch. Okay, well, at least we know. At least we know. I pretty much like memorized the pattern of these tubey bits. It is making my vision go whoa though. Just keep mashing, just keep mashing, just keep mashing, just keep mashing. Just keep mashing! Mashing, 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 mashing. If we... whoops. Oh! This is making me dizzy. Okay, we can do this. We can do this, we can do this. I'm filled with like a new determination because I know that I is streaming now. I know that I is streaming. I want to go raid her. So I need to beat the stupid dolphin game to be. I need to be free. I need to be free. I must be free. Ow. I must be free. I must be free. I guess the other thing I could do is just stop for here for tonight and then come back tomorrow. Then we can go play like Look Outside or something. I think that's what I want to play next. Something a little different. Need an indie game as a treat. Indie game is a treat. Oh, it's making me so dizzy. You don't understand. You don't understand. I just need to concentrate on the little pipey bits, because that's what kills me. I think the next one might be... next bit might be... Oh! This is what Londoners have to write each day to get to their work. It's so true. So true. No wonder we hear so many people complain about. It's making me so dizzy. I'm actually like feeling sick. It's like the repeating pattern in the center of the screen. Maybe if I like look at the side or something, that might help. Or look at Ecco. Maybe if I like concentrate on Ecco. Maybe if I like concentrate on Ecco or something. Never mind, I'm not concentrating on Ecco. Just have to pray that we get through this. We can do it if we try. We can do it if we try. Ah! Game, I need you to. I need you to. Oh, okay. Ecco gets intubated. At least we're. Oh, okay. At least we can know we can do this now. At least we know we can do this now. I need to go and... Ow, ow, ow. I need to go and get some new headphones soon. Because I'm nearly out of battery. Which isn't my fault, I didn't charge them. Didn't charge them well enough. I do think it's a bit silly that they didn't communicate that there was an upgrade to to your abilities. But oh well. Also, it's a bit confusing because sometimes it seems like you get hit for like all of the damage from the things from the side, and then other times you get like take very little damage. There's like a... Oh. If you get hit by that pipe, it's like, I literally can't see what's going on. Did I make it? Did I make it? I don't think I made it. I don't think I made it. Getting very close. I think the lightning hurts more than the physical objects shooting it. Oh, so if we get hit by the physical objects, then maybe that might be a strategy. That might be a strategy. It's really difficult to. It's the repeating pattern. It's the repeating pattern. I can't see what's going on. I can sort of see what's going on, but like my eyes can't focus. Maybe I need like stronger glasses or something. It's like you okay, you know when you stare at something. When you stare at something really intensely and then it like splits into double vision? That's what's happening. That's what's happening for me right now. That's what's happening. Okay, this does seem to be just one. Two. It's being fast now. Oh. I can't read chat. I can't read chat. Do you want a tip? A warrior overstep? No, a tip would be appreciated. Some fast side-scrolling levels on Battletoads hurt my eyes. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I also find watching this makes me feel weird. Too early to order Ecco sushi, sadly, no. Hugging the sides of the wall. Okay. Maybe after like once it starts to speed up, we like switch to the other side? Because that's when the that's when it seems to memorize and change. Okay. Well, that's good. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. It's just, you know, it's hard when things hurt physically. Also, I never get motion sick. I think. Hang on. Can you see this? I think because my headphones disconnected. It froze the game. So let me just game got motion sickness too. It did. Let me just try this. I might have messed things up a little bit. No. Come on. Oh, here it was. hopefully this will fix it. Wait, did my model freeze? Wait, did my model freeze? Wait, what? Hang on. Wait. No. Why is my model frozen? Oh. Why? 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 Okay, okay, so that's all good. Then I've got, sorry, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, my headphones disconnected. No, it seems to be. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? We can hear you. Well, that's good. Oh, it lost it again. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Everything's going wrong. Wait, it's working now? It's working now? I still can't hear anything. Oh, it's running like turbos. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. We might just have to end it here tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Retro Arch has crashed, which is fine because like we've got a VOD with all of the passwords on it. I can't hear anything. I can't hear any audio. I can't hear any audio. We'll be back at like basically the same time tomorrow if everyone you could just do a quick reboot, but it's Echo. Yeah, it's just as well, I don't know. Thanks for the stream anyway. It was lovely. It was. It was. I think what we're going to do is we'll try and finish this level tomorrow. We'll try and finish Echo the Dolphin tomorrow and then we'll play Look Outside. It was a good stream. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm sorry that it ended in such a an annoying way. I don't know. You just can't do stuff about things sometimes. Pushing to finish the final level would not have been a good time anyway. Yeah, I think it's probably better to come back refreshed. This is always something I strongly believe in, and streaming does make this more difficult. But I think that sometimes the best thing you can do is just like step away for the night and then come back and do it. You know, final level took me 2 to 3 hours. Okay, well that's good to know then. I guess we'll do it there. It was 4 a.m. and I was drinking a little. Maybe it won't take me that long, but maybe it will. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Um, yeah. But anyway, let's go read I. Let's go read I. I still can't hear anything. Why can't I hear anything? Oh, well, I guess what I'll do is I'll quickly grab my phone and listen to it there. Thanks for the stream. Thanks so much for coming. If you'd like to join my Discord so you can find out when I'm streaming. Next. Hope your joints feel like nice. They do, they do. Thank you so much for all of the stretchies. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Let's go read I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. And I'll see you this time tomorrow. Tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah. My phone's I might grab my phone so I can swap to the thingos. But yeah. See you all tomorrow. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Bye 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 bye. Bye.
No, I'm not here. I'm not here. Oh my god!